Hello, good morning. This is a recording for 5 questions of the Google Online Case Challenge. Let me just share my screen and run you guys through the 5 questions. Okay, so like you guys can see the screen, I'll start with the fifth question. Uh, the question is, your client wants to target customers actively considering buying a service or product like yours. What is the best audience strategy to target them? Now, the key part of this question is buying a service or product similar to yours. So, when it comes to similar strategy, that is a audience strategy that is similar strategy. Similar audiences of Google is a thing wherein Google lets you kind of uh, look at people with similar interests and hobbies. So, if you are into music, you would find people with similar audiences of pop music, country music, and stuff. So, therefore, the answer for this question it will be similar audiences. This is a service of Google that will be used. Okay, so this answers this question. Let's move to the next question. The next question says, if you were to help an upcoming startup in the packaged juices industry launched in tier 2 Indian cities, which of the following is least likely to determine your evaluation? Focus on the word least likely to determine your evaluation. Now, the question is packaged juice industry launch in tier 2 cities. Now, understand two things here. Packaged juice industry, that means your packaged juices, which are usually sold in retail outlets, like as your banyawalas and there. And second thing is tier 2 Indian cities. So, tier 2 Indian cities understand the kind of internet usage that is there over there. So therefore, if you have to understand what is least likely to determine your evaluation, it's going to be internet penetration for two reasons. First reason being packaged juices are not sold over the internet. They are usually sold over retail outlets. And second reason being tier 2 Indian cities ke baat ho raha hai. So it won't be about Indian internet penetration, but tier 2 Indian cities mein usually everything is happening offline. So therefore, iska answer is going to be internet penetration. Okay, so that solves two questions. Now let's move to the third question. Now, the third question says, which of the following is a good example of marketing objective for performance advertising? So let's understand performance advertising first. Performance advertising is basically a concept of marketing wherein it talks about increasing traffic for a website or a mobile app. Now, when you say I'm a performance marketer, say if I'm saying I do performance marketing for a company, my primary objective is to get traffic to the website. If I'm an e-commerce website, I will go to Google AdWords and start buying traffic for that. Or if I'm an app like Spotify, I as a performance marketer will ensure I get installs for the Spotify app. Okay, so that's the concept of performance marketing. What is performance advertising? Now, the question here is, what is a good example of a marketing objective for performance marketing? Now, when you say marketing objective, focus on the word objective. Now, if you have to buy something for a thing, the objective is going to be to drive something, right? Like you have to performance marketing, matlab tu kuch le raha hai. So it's about driving footfall into the stores. Now, remember this thing, driving footfall into the stores, don't just think of it as physical stores. It can be online stores as well. So that is the reason the answer to this will be driving more footfall to the stores, because performance marketing is all about getting traffic to your website or your mobile app. So that is the concept of performance marketing. Okay. So I hope that's clear. Now let's move to the next question. Okay. So this is the next question. You're the CMO of a company that sells custom printed t-shirts. You've noticed that the cost of acquisition of new customers through online ad campaigns has doubled in the last 2 weeks. Which of the following must be true? So understand this thing where it says sells customer printed t-shirts. Okay, so you've noticed that, give 2 minutes. So you've noticed that sells custom printed t-shirts. Okay, you've noticed the cost of acquisition of new customers through online ads has doubled in the last 2 weeks. Okay, now understand the concept of cost of acquisition of new customers. This is important. Cost of acquisition of new customers. So what is cost of acquisition? When you say cost of acquisition, it's more about the cost you incur to acquire users to your website. Now if I have to pay, say, $100 for 10,000 impressions. Okay, I'm repeating, if I have to pay $100 for 10,000 impressions, my cost of acquisition will be 10,000 divided by 100. Okay, similarly, now if my number of impressions has reduced from 10,000 to 8,000, so in this case, it is $100 for 8,000 impressions. So now what is my cost of acquisition? It is 8,000 divided by 100. Okay, so now it's become lesser. Now it's become 80. Cost of acquisition has become 80 per user. Okay, so now let's understand, if the cost of acquisition has doubled in the last 2 weeks, then what does it imply? Now, it is a little tricky, this question, but understand why the answer should be ads ROI has decreased. Okay, so now when you say ads ROI, that is your return on investment on ads. Like I was giving the example, if you're paying $100 for 10,000 impressions, or you're paying $80 for 10,000 impressions, your return on investment, right? How much you're paying to get how much of investment, that has decreased. Bale your cost has remained same, but now your impressions is going less. So your ads ROI is decreasing now. So that is the reason it is ads ROI is decreased. This question is a little tricky. The other answers may seem a little similar, but this is what we think the answer is. So ads ROI has decreased. Okay. Now I'll move to the next question. This is the last question which I will be answering. This is a simple one and a straightforward one. It is more of a definition based question. Okay. So the question is, AdWords conversion delay is defined as. It's a simple definition question. There is no application concept. You just need to understand what is AdWords conversion delay. Okay. Now, AdWords is where you buy traffic for any website. Okay, it's Google's interface where you buy traffic for any website. So, how does that portal work, or that software, whatever you call it, works? You would basically have stats there which tells you website पे कब impressions आए थे. Say Monday को 100 people came to the website, and there will be a portal also showing that what time did AdWords actually record it. So if people have actually come to the website on Sunday, whether AdWords actually recorded it on the same day as Sunday, or there could be like 10 minutes delay, 20 minutes delay, or something like that, right? There's a time lag between what time a user like Darryl, actually came to the e-commerce website, and what time AdWords has kind of shown there as an e-commerce website pay click that Darryl has come. So in this case, ad conversion delay as a concept just means that time difference between when a conversion has occurred on a website and when it is actually recorded on AdWords. It's pretty straightforward. It is just a delay, that concept of a delay, that people are actually coming to the website at a particular time, but it's just getting recorded on AdWords as a little delayed thing. That's all. There is no reason why it's happening. It's just a delay of a certain time, and that concept is called ad conversion delay. Okay, so we are done with 5 questions. All the best. Do well for your test. Stay calm, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Thank you.